Thank you to those who left me the Seditionist's birthday information in the comments, as well as the two people that emailed me the same thing. I've used this to draw his chart, and searching a little more online, I discovered he's born in California, so I'm drawing it for Los Angeles, but I don't really know the city. Still, it gives me a pretty good general chart showing an Aries moon between 10 and 24 plus that describes, the militaristic, aggressive approach this guy takes. That moon, if he's born very late in the day, could also correlate with the Pluto energy challenging it from Capricorn. However, statistically, that's unlikely because he'd have to born in the last hour or two. Chances are he isn't. The more obvious correlation is the Venus in Taurus, ruler of his sun sign, because as he is being arrested, Saturn is pretty much precisely squaring that Venus from Aquarius, and Uranus is in Taurus itself, triggering the Venus as well. Uranus is not exactly there now, but it already crossed those degrees, so basically it's in play. The thing is, while Saturn will leave by next month, it'll still catch the Neptune degrees late in the year, fall and into early winter. And meanwhile, Uranus stays with those degrees all the way until 2024. So there's plenty of runway for this guy to find himself in deep, deep trouble. Probably, if you had to guess, you would say probably the fall when Saturn stations, because Saturn tends to be type of planet that really takes you down on matters of accountability, but there is runway beyond that going into 2024, most especially because you notice he has the Saturn in Pisces, so he'll be in the return of that Saturn starting in 2023, but going into 2024 as well. Now, something you can see with this chart is that the Saturn opposition to those planets in Virgo, especially Uranus and Pluto, is an excellent correlation for this type of temperament, this type of individual, because these are people that basically dislike government, they dislike organizations, they dislike anything they perceive to be an institution telling them what to do. And of course they process it through their ideology, which in this case is clearly racist. This guy came online, so to speak, around when Obama was elected, which tells you everything you need to know. And then he progressed to this level where under Trump, he became fully radicalized and undertook a traitorous, seditious act, for which he is now almost certainly going to be in a whole lot of trouble because, according to legal experts, the statute that prohibits this kind of behavior, he pretty much walked into, so to speak. It fulfills all the requirements for being convicted. So, very good chance that this guy gets himself in a whole lot of trouble, and one way to look at it would be that he might be spending his Saturn return behind bars, which, to be honest, is where I think he belongs.